Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to explain the if clause, the conditions. As we know, we have four conditions: zero condition, first condition, second condition, and the third condition. Today, in our lesson today in Unit 15, we are having the second condition. We are having the second condition. And the second condition is called unreal or imaginary situations in the present or the future. As we know, the if clause consists of two parts. When we write the if clause sentence, we have two parts in the if clause. The if clause and the main clause, or we can say the result. Here in the second condition, the if clause and the tense in the if clause is the past simple tense. And the main clause we have instead of will, as we know in the first condition here, so we have past here, will be would. So here we have would plus the infinitive. We have would plus infinitive. Okay, for example, if I say, if I studied hard, comma, I would pass the exam. So, what did you notice here? The sentence here in the past and the main clause I have here would. So, if you can notice here, if I studied hard, it's an imagination. If I studied hard, I would pass the exam. You would pass the exam. Okay? Now, if I want to make it in negative, I can use unless. Sorry. Okay, I have unless, which is equal to if not, which is equal to if not. Who can give me example? Who can give me example? For example, if I say, if you, sorry, if you didn't play well, comma, you would lose the match. Or I can say, if I want to use it with unless, so I will say, unless you play well, you would lose the match. Unless you play well, you would lose the match. Okay, now let's know the question form. Now, to make with WH question or the question form we use in two ways. If clause, that is plus the subject plus the past simple tense, and we have here WH or would plus subject plus verb infinitive. For example, if I say, if were late, if we were late, comma, would they be angry? Would they be angry? So I have, for the first way in the question, if plus subject plus the past simple, comma, WH, or would plus the subject plus verb infinitive. For example, if I say here, if we were late, would they be angry? The second type is WH or WH, just would, plus subject plus infinitive. I don't put comma, I put if plus subject plus the past simple. Let's have an example, or can someone tell me an example? Can someone give me an example? Come on, you have the form here. Someone give me an example. Okay. What would you do if you, what would you do if you had a lot of money? What would you do if you had a lot of money? This is the second type of if condition question. In the second condition also, it's used for making advice. It's also used for making advice. Okay, for example, and in advice I used where. If I were you, I wouldn't make noise in the class. Or another example, I can say, if I were you, I would buy a new skirt. Okay, this is the conditions which we have. In this condition also, instead of would, I can use might, I can use could. Okay, now I'm going to show you a simple way of what I have explained here. So come on, let's see together. Okay, here I did a small PowerPoint. Okay, see here the form if plus the past simple and the condition that I will use I will use would. Okay, I will use would. As I said, they uses to talk about imaginary or hypothetical situations in the present or future and their possible result or consequences. For example, if someone screamed in the house next door, I would call the police. The second use is to express advice. For example, if I were you, as I said, in advice, I use where. So if I were you, I'd look for a new place to live. Note that, as I told you, a modal verb, might, possibility, or could, ability or permission, can be used instead of would in the main clause. Example, if you did more exercise, you might feel healthier. Okay, here are some exercises. Choose the correct answer. If Ned kept smoking, he space get many disease. I have kept, so it's in the past. So what will I use? I will use would. If Ned kept smoking, he would get many disease. So you're going to have the rest of this exercise, do it as homework, okay? And thank you very much for listening for today. Hope you enjoy our lesson and hope it will be easy for you to understand it. Thank you very much.